The Peter Channel would like to wish everybody a happy and a safe St. Patty's Day. And the time is 8:05 in the morning time on this Wednesday morning, March 17th, 2021. And direct mod news of Norton. This is the Peter Channel morning news for Wednesday morning, March 17th, 2021. Good morning, y'all. This lovely Wednesday morning, March 17th, 2021. On the St. Patty's Day morning, it's 32 degrees in North Massachusetts at 8:06. And top stories on the Peter Channel morning news at 8:06 is Atlanta area spot shootings and suspect arrested after 8 people killed at 3 massage parlors. The most victims appear to be Asian. Republicans on Biden's COVID bill, we bungled on this one. U.S. punishment 24 China's officials on the eve of first talks under Biden. Biden supports change in filibuster rules in the Senate. Trump touts COVID-19 vaccine safety amid skepticism from Republicans. Russia tried to help in Iran tried to hurt in Trump's 2020 re-election. As ever, states start vaccinating the general public. Massachusetts announced a schedule for everyone. Five-alarm blaze at Brockton Fairgrounds is one of the 4 overnight fires in the city. Coronavirus strains first detected in California. Official variants of concern, CDC said. Woman at first accused Governor Cuomo of sexual harassment meets with investigators. Rescue Demington Wynn, Xavier Soames acquitted level 4 Fifer. Thursday, Riley arrested Central North Carolina. Speaker, the Pelosi holds firm on doors, scooping wheels and while under pressure to ease them. 4 people were shot dead, including a 70-year-old in Indianapolis after an argument with a stimulus check official said. Japan court blocks same-sex marriage law still blocked. Texas self-defense tips up papers spray won't save women. Top U.S. officials weigh North Korea after the talks in Seoul. This is the last. Winter's not over yet. Snow expected Friday in the Boston area. President Biden will meet virtually on Wednesday with Ireland Prime Minister McCormack to the recognition of St. Patrick's Day and plan to discuss how the two nations work together to fight COVID-19. House passes sweeping child abuse prevention bill. 40 days in Utah said search and rescue crews found the body in American Fort County that they believe belonged to a hiker or went missing in the area over the weekend. White supremacist Republican surge in 2020, report said. In war toward Syria, uprising birthplace seems at 10 years. Multilingual team help Berlin immigrants fight coronavirus. Child border crosses are searching straight U.S. facilities. And the luck of the Irish and the pandemic rules are easing just in time for St. Patty's Day. Employment numbers in January didn't improve much for the Attleboro area. Reopen. Local elementary school students will be headed back to class full time next month, but seniors said reopen file will be due the same soon after. That's what the announced. Police said blood DNA links former Norton Atlanta 2014 Attleboro housebreak and new coronavirus cases at Attleboro schools hold steady. An Attleboro man faces the best man gets a Black Excellence Award. Goes all out for the St. Patrick's Day. Quincy College. Well, question police station suspended Quincy College building project gets icy reception. Look at that stocks now down 127.51 at 32.825.95. SP 5 up down 6.23 at 39.62.71. And Nasdaq up 11.86 at 13.71.57. Italy and France ready to restart AstraZeneca vaccination. Regulators give the green light. 10-year Treasury yield that's fresh 13-month high at 1.66% had a Fed decision. Market said you had a U.S. Fed decision, or else cycle unlikely business life, and COVID no longer biggest risk of fund managers. Moderna starts testing on COVID-19 vaccine on children. Pelosi seen shares bought during the COVID-19 vaccine trial experience. Both maps now displays COVID-19 vaccination location and NYS expanded vaccine eligibility on Wednesday. Utah State University geologists examined standing Cold War with ominous implications. Scientists discovered 3 new strains of bacteria called the SSS and U.S. Space Force would support commercial service to remove orbital debris at Mount Mars, what NASA's first warfare found so far. In sports, Team New Zealand stormed the victory in an American Cup beating Luna Rossa and subsequent 49ers. Trent Williams agreed to pay $130.06 million deal that makes him an bid or first line in NFL history at Washington football teams. And they should have quarterback wide fast could spell a career for a year for wide receiver Terry McLaurin. Last night, Boston Bruins defeated the Pittsburgh Penguins 2-1. And Pittsburgh, and last night, the Boston Celtics fall to the Utah Jazz 117-109. Next game will be Thursday out in Buffalo against the Buffalo Sabres. And tonight, Boston Celtics will be out in Cleveland taking on the Cleveland Cavaliers. Peter Channel News Time is 8:11. Time now for Peter Channel traffic and trends to check. Baby! MBTA. Shuttle up space at Ojad surface between or Cleveland Sullivan Square for the next 3 weeks to help facilitate ongoing infrastructure upgrades at the Welton and the address damage by the rail and the commuter rail. Haven Line train being specifically up trains due to cycle track competition between Wildwood and Wakefield starting on Monday, March 15 for the approximately 3 weeks, and the spring beautiful work of the Glen Fells Parkway replacement project. And Thursday out, looking good. Take a look at the highways and byways of New England. Southern Expressway southbound side, a little bit slow around the Breakthrough Split. Southern Expressway in the northbound side, a little slow between the Dorchester gas station and Mass Ave exit, and Southern Expressway southbound side, a little slow to Dorchester Stretch, 95 northbound side, a little slow one way to Canton, and Mass back eastbound side, a little slow to Newton Corner, 93 southbound side, a little bit slow around Bridge Way southbound Bill, all the way down to Zach Bridge down to Boston. Tover Bridge to the southbound side, a little bit slow, Mass back westbound side, a little slow at the South Boston Stretch. And Route 3 to southbound side, the accident on Route 3 to southbound side just before one train in the world that's going to back you up. All the way to Route 62 out of the Bedford area, and 93 a little bit slow before one train out into the Reddit area. But otherwise, 393.95 looking good from one train to the New Hampshire border. And Route 2 eastbound side, little sort of active stretch, and Warren Bridge to the southbound side, a little bit slow around the board stretch and Route 6 eastbound side, little sort of basketball stretch, and 146 to the southbound side, a little bit slow around Route 99, the Providence area, 99 on the northbound side, also the Woodstock stretch, and 130 eastbound side, a little bit slow around the Jamestown area, and Central Mass Highway South looking good, and Western Mass Highway South looking good, and in North Vicinity, Route 9 eastbound side, a little bit slow between Route 91 and Rocky Hill down in Middletown, Connecticut, and 84 westbound side, also the Waterbury, Connecticut, and Merritt Parkway westbound side, a little bit slow around the Norwalk stretch, and 95 stop and go between Bridgeport over to down to Greenwich, Connecticut, and up and over to England. It's looking good in New Hampshire, and up in Maine, and up in Vermont. Peter Channel News Time, 8:14. Time now for Peter Channel Weather Report. Weak high pressure will bring dry mountain glaciers today. The amount of weather will persist until Thursday, with the rain developing in the after the rain will be changing period of accumulating snow first night and early Friday from north to the south as low pressure tracks south and New England draws colder from the northwesterly cold weather falls Friday afternoon dry weather. Warming trend sets this weekend with seasonally mild temperatures next weekend. Saturday between surge clouds. Shield tyranny expanding phenomenon drier associated with the surface winds and cross sections. At low level, RH progress show this side to be case this afternoon with clouds eventually thinning and embedded shifting south of the system pushes far offshore. The low level winds remain light today and warming all for sea breeze to develop along eastern Massachusetts coast, but for gradient picks up later this afternoon. Winds turn more southerly and forecast on highs 40s and 50s look good. Hey, let's take a look at the forecast. Goes like this. Today, partly south got 50 degrees. Cloudy given to southwest about 8 miles in the morning. And today, increase got low by 34 degrees. South about 5 miles after Thursday. Rain likely after 4 p.m. Clouds got at 56 degrees. Southwest about 3 to 5 miles an hour. Anticipation 6% new. It's about less than 10 minutes possible for Thursday night, rain before 5 a.m. Then it's still likely possible mixed rain on low and 29 degrees. Lights northeast wind increase at either 14 miles at 18. Trubisky to side 26 miles at just to the 9%. New snow ratio less than that minutes possible. Friday, snow may be before 11 a.m. Mostly clouds cover 33 at low 22 degrees. And north about 15 18 miles at Casada, 29 miles at just 6%. New snow ratio 1 to 2 inches possible. Saturday, mostly south got 43 at a low 26 degrees. North about 6 mile an hour for Sunday, South 54, low 30 degrees, north about 3 to 6 mile an hour for Monday. Most of South 56, low 32 degrees. Light to wind given a north around 6 mile in the morning and for Tuesday. Most of South 60 degrees. Light to wind given a north around 6 mile in the morning. Right now, Norton, 32 degrees and overcast skies. That's getting a bit of total water news for A. Wednesday morning, March 17, 2021. Peter J. Williams will be on. Good morning, goodbye, day. Stay safe, people. Be well. Have a good day.